I've said today we are going to talk about tuple. Initially, we have been talking about, since we started, we have been talking about, yesterday we tackled list, I can remember that. Yeah, yesterday we did a list. Was it a list? Yes, we did a list and we saw how list is used. It's very dynamic. The difference between tuple and list is that this one you can update as you're dynamically calling it. You can update, and you can remember yesterday we appended juice on the list that we had for our budget, if you can remember well. The difference between this one is that this one you can update, you can modify the element inside it, but this one tuple you'll not be able to to edit or to modify the element inside. That makes the difference between a tuple and a list in Python. Another very important thing that we also need to know, but it's not mostly covered in Python, but in other programming language you meet it being used. It's called an array. Array. Why array is not used in Python so much, it is because array will only accept one type of data type. If it is an integer, let it be integer. But with the tuple and list, they can accept different type of data type. They can accept a string, they can accept an empty string, an empty tuple, it can accept integer and float. The same case applies to a list. A list will accept a string, it will accept an integer, and it will also accept a float. I think that one is very clear. Now I will discuss them later. We will cover them later. I will go directly. But there is a question.
Sioni screen yako, sijui kama ni mimi peke yangu ama.
Yani amoni screen na mwezi sema. Everybody can see my screen. Yeah?
Mi naona.
Oh.
We don't only 90.
Derek, then there must be some problem with your side. Because if all of us can be able to see, wawili watatu wakiona inamaanisha inaonekana. But I want to proceed to something else very, very quickly. And I want to present something else differently. I want to present something different. So let's move on. We create a new file, list tuple.py, like that. I will start. We always start, and I said this that variables are very, very important. So for the first few lessons that we'll be having, we will always start with variables, and today I will start with an empty variable. Empty, comma, element, tuple. Like that. And when it is empty, it looks like this. That is an empty tuple. I'll also cover another one which is called single element, and you can see this one that is empty, it doesn't have anything, it is very empty, and hence we are calling it empty. Then you have another one, single element tuple, like that. I'm going to assign it to a string, and the string will be called Rx. There is nobody called Rx here, so I can use Rx like that. So to show that that is a single element, to show that it is a single element tuple, let me correct this one first of all. You have to use this one, the comma outside the quotes. So that one is a single one. It must be there for it to be understood or to be shown so that it can be understood as empty. The next one is mixed tuple. Do like that. I'll have an integer. I will have a string. I will call it hello Python. Let me call it hello Python. Then after that, I'll have a float of 3.14. Then I'll have a boolean. I'll have a boolean of true. I'll have a boolean of true. The boolean of true simply means it can either be true or false. It can either be true or false. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to print. We want to print. What are we going to print? Let's first of all print our mixed tuple. Let's print our mixed tuple. Index 0. The index 0 is accessed like this. So it will access the first one. It will access the first one. Then I'll also print tuple. Mixed tuple. Mixed underscore tuple. In square bracket, -1. Then after that, I'll create another one. I'll call it tuple1 and put some element there. And put some element inside equals bracket and put 1. You always separate them with a comma like that. I'll also have another one. Let me call it tuple1. Let me have tuple1. Then I'll have another one, tuple2, like that. And we will give this element, we'll have this element inside, like that. Then we will have another one, we will combine it, and we're going to use combined. You can say combined equals tuple1. You combine it using a plus sign as tuple2, like that. Then after that, we will display what we have combined. So we will print combined, like that. Let's do a repeated one. That is okay. Let's do a repeated one. We will say repeated, like that. Then we'll say tuple1. Hii tuple ya kwanza hii. We will repeat it. Tuple1. Repeat it by 2. Repeat it 2 times. 2 times, like that. Then we will print repeated. Print repeated like that. After that, we will slice. We slice these tuples that are combined, sliced equals combined. Is it combined? Yeah. Combined ledge from 1 to 5. Ledge full colon 1 to 5. Then print. We are going to print. We are going to print sliced like that. We are going to print sliced like that. Then you're going to have some other elements here, A, B, C, like that, and I'll say they are equal to tuple 1. Equal to tuple 1, like that. Then we will print them. We are going to print. We are going to print A separated, comma, C, like that. Then you're going to print. We are going to print tuple 1, tuple 1, like that. Count. Remember us using count some other times back. Actually, we count 2 times. Actually, I'm going to create some notes for all this, whatever you have been doing, then I'll share the notes. Maybe there are those people who are not familiar with videos, and whatever I share in the GitHub, maybe they are good in having notes. So I'm going to create some notes when I have time, maybe over the weekend, and we will be able to go through them. Then we'll have tuple 1, index 3 times, and our program is complete. Our program is complete. Remember I said the difference between a tuple and a list that you used yesterday is that in tuple, once you create this tuple like this one, let me take this one, maybe this one will make us understand. We cannot update any information here. Yesterday we had a one for fruits. I think it is not this one. Where is it? Jana tuliita nini, mtu mwenye anaweza kumbuka? The yesterday file was what? Yeah, it is this one. Remember yesterday we had this one, huh? Was it? Yeah, we had this one, and we updated this list by using append, so that we added, initially we added this here. But with the tuple, we cannot update, and that is the difference between tuple and listing. Why tuple? Why is it not allowed to be updated? Because sometimes in a real life situation where tuple is used working with the number at the weekdays. So you cannot edit a weekday, or you cannot alter the way the week are. Like you say today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then you say Monday, Wednesday, then Tuesday. They cannot be like that. They have to fall in that order, and you can't edit. And in between, you cannot. If there are 7 days in a week, you cannot add any other one. But in a list, you can modify it and add some things inside there. And I think that one is very clear. Let's test the code and see if it is working. Somebody will always remind me to magnify this. I always forgot to do that. Nafikiria kila mtu anaona kama mimi venye naiona nikifanya hapa. So somebody will be reminding me to do it. And let's learn and see if it works. So we always say Python space list underscore tuple dot py, like that. most recent call. There is some errors with the second tuple repeat. There are some errors. Just a moment. There are some errors here. Index tuple 1, index 3 times, 2 times, print ABC, tuple, sliced, combined, then print sliced, repeated, tuple repeated 2 times, combined 1 and 2. Just a moment. Python list tuple .py. There is that problem with the repeated. Let's see. Repeated 2 times. Let me stop. Let me just a moment. So it is working. I was missing this variable tuple1, and that's why it could not be able to fetch the results. I was missing this tuple1. That's why it could not be able to fetch the results. You can see this tuple1, this one, being repeated. You can repeat it as many times as you want. You can adjust this one, maybe say 4 times. And let's see when we try 4 times, what happens. And you can see it has been repeated 4 times. Ya kwanza ndio hiyo, ya pili, ya tatu. I think that is what I wanted to cover today. It might be smaller, but very important. Very important area of understanding. As I have said, there are some notes that I will give you. Maybe you will go through those notes and you will be able to understand better.